Christ's victory over death. It's not pleasant to talk about that. To be honest, I wasn't very excited by the theme and the topic for this quarter study at the beginning. However, when you step back and think about it, is there any other topic more significant and more important than this one? If that is the end and there is no hope, then everything loses meaning. Our faith loses meaning. The purpose of life is just meaningless. This week's topic is the most important topic ever. Christ's victory over death. We spent 6 weeks digging into the context, the historical build-up, and the development of the controversy within, with its natural degradation and death. But hope has been making its way. God's message did find ground in human hearts, and there was growth in understanding and expectations. This is how we come to the most sublime moment in human history. Jesus came, walked with us, and took on himself the entire wrath and horror that Satan can produce. He took all our misery on himself and paid the price of justice with his own sacrifice. But would this price matter? All the victories and conquests of Satan as well were at play here. Was this his greatest victory or his decisive defeat? Jesus had said that in 3 days he will rise again. His disciples may not have understood it, may not have believed it, but his enemies were afraid and terrified by it. All evil forces came together to guard the tomb where Jesus was laid to rest. They didn't want to take a chance with any resurrection or simulation of resurrection. They sealed the tomb. But nothing could stop what was about to happen. Darkness flees in the presence of light, and all human chains and forces of darkness fled away in the might of the angel of God. Jesus rose from the dead and marked the beginning of the end for misery and injustice. The journey of salvation and restoration, though, is a journey of faith. There is enough evidence for those that are open to it, and it's a matter of choice. The relationship with God is to be built voluntarily and not under the forces of obvious facts. So, along with Jesus, many others who had died resurrected around Jerusalem and went and amazed and most likely initially even spooked their loved ones. An incredible experience, but just a taste of what is being prepared for us. Jesus' resurrection was also witnessed by many accounts as well. Not just the closest to him, not just the disciples, but over 500 people at once. It was so real and so convincing that it transformed completely the insecure and fearful men into fearless witnesses for the greatest message of hope. Death is defeated. Death thought for a moment that it got its win, only to experience the power and might of true love, integrity, and justice. We don't know how it works out and how exactly things will look like. Even in his glory, Jesus carried the scars of the pain and abuse. He took this and carries it so we can be restored and that we can experience wholeness and life in its fullness. Well, how can I summarize this study in the length of one tweet? #LessonInOne. No power could retain Jesus in the tomb. His victory over the insinuations of Satan was definitive and overwhelming. Death had no grip on him, and through him we have firm assurance of hope. The New Testament hope is the theme for next week.